Hi there, it's Jen from modernmedicinelady.com and the Empathic Woman System, and the word of the day is contradict. And I choose this word because yesterday I was talking about how I was noticing or acknowledging that there is a part of me that is totally in faith, totally in the flow, totally trusting that the universe has my back, while there was another part of me that was all impatient and worried and overwhelmed and stressed out. And when I was younger, if I was dealing with sort of those two kinds of opposing, contradicting emotions, I would have really wanted the positive feelings to grow stronger and the negative feelings to just go away. And I would have been resisting those negative feelings a lot. I would have been trying to push them down, and I would have been trying to ignore them or do whatever I could so that I could only feel the positive stuff. Now, as I have gotten older and have sort of been around the emotional rodeo a number of times, one of the things that I have discovered is whatever we resist persists. And when we put a lot of energy into trying to get rid of something, a lot of times it is actually amplified and grows stronger. Whereas, ironically, when we accept something for what it is, when we acknowledge something for what it is, when we just are like, okay, this is just how it is right now, and that's okay. I'm going to be all right. Interestingly, more often than not, that's what it takes for that energy to shift and for us to be able to move towards the more positive feeling and increase that as we decrease the fear. But sometimes we're human and fear is there. Sometimes doubt is going to be there. But what I've been noticing is that it is very possible to have more than one part of us that is operating at the same time. And just because I'm feeling fear, just because I'm feeling doubt, just because I'm feeling some kind of concern, doesn't mean I have to let it drive my bus. And it doesn't mean that I have to act on it. And it also doesn't mean that it is the truth. Now, when I was younger, I had a tendency to experience my emotions so strongly that I was constantly imagining that whatever feeling I was having, it was overriding everything else. It was like, it was kind of like, stop the world, I'm having a feeling, and everybody just stop doing everything what you're doing because I'm having an emotion right now. Like they were so strong and so intense that often I would feel this sense of urgency to have to do something about it. At this point in my life, what I have found is that I can just acknowledge that I'm having a feeling, and it may be a strong feeling, and it may not be a pleasant feeling, and it may be uncomfortable, but it doesn't mean that I have to stop the world and get off of it. It doesn't mean that I have to halt absolutely everything, and it also doesn't mean that it gets to be what makes my decisions for me. And as long as there is enough of me that is in the contradicting emotion that is the positive one, the one that is focused on cultivating gratitude, the one that is looking for the miracles that are continuously unfolding in my world, the one that is just open to the possibility that the universe really is looking out for my best interest, as long as I am letting that be the dominant part of me and letting that be the part of me that dictates how I behave, then even if there is 49% or even 59% of me that is scared and anxious, as long as that is not the part that is taking action, it's all good. And it's okay that I have contradictions. It's okay that you have contradictions. And what I find can be helpful is to just acknowledge it and do some tapping. You might have imagined I was going to talk about that. But just to really acknowledge, even though there's a bunch of me that feels all kinds of different things, there's a part of me that feels faith. There's a part of me that feels fear. I'm okay. And it's okay. And I can love and accept myself anyway. And then just tapping on the different parts. The part of me that is afraid, the part of me that's overwhelmed, the part of me that is hopeful, the part of me that is excited, the part of me that is grateful, the part of me that is trusting, the part of me that is doubting. And just acknowledging all of those different parts and just letting all of them have a voice, and then acknowledging the choice that we're going to make, the part of me that is doubtful, the part of me that is scared, and the part of me that chooses faith over fear. So even though part of me feels afraid, I can still choose to focus on my gratitude. I can still choose to put my faith over fear. I can still choose to look for the opportunities and the miracles. I can still choose to relax. So that we can really just acknowledge all the different feelings and simultaneously let ourselves relax about them. So my question to you right now is, do you ever notice yourself having duality of emotions, having contradicting feelings where one part of you is totally groovy, hunky-dory, everything is great, while there's another part that is overwhelmed and stressed and maybe really going down that negative wormhole and going into the awfulizing world? And how do you manage that? How do you deal with it? Do you find yourself resisting the difficult stuff, or do you find yourself embracing and accepting and acknowledging the whole shooting match? So I would love to hear what you have to say about all of this. Please leave a comment below. And until next word of the day, I am wishing you peace, I am wishing you ease, and I am wishing you that ability to truly be in a place of acceptance and acknowledgement about the wide variety of emotions that we human beings feel. So in the meantime, please go subscribe to my YouTube channel, Jennifer Moore, Modern Medicine Lady, and also I will be eternally grateful for your help to get this video out into the world. So please like it, please share it, and please pass it along to other people who would find it useful. Thank you so much, and until the next word of the day, peace.